Let's get into it, guys. It's been a while. Let's put it that way. Oh my goodness. It's my laptop. It has been a while. In case you guys haven't kept up, I was in Arizona for a little under 2 weeks, about 12 days. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, time to make coffee? No, you don't have time to make coffee. No. I am drinking whiskey, though. It's been a while since I've had whiskey in front of you guys, so I'm glad you guys are here. It has been a minute, Karen. It absolutely has been a minute. It's been a minute. I gotta revamp my streaming setup. What's up, Charles Dang? What's up, JNR? Does anybody here play the Division 2 or Final Fantasy 14? Just curious. I saw that, and in case you guys haven't noticed, or don't know my background, I have a huge background. Not huge, but I have a pretty deep background in World of Warcraft. And the expansion announcement was today. It's the next expansion after Shadowlands is called World of Warcraft Dragon Isles. So that's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting one. Yeah, Division 2 looks good. What's up, Michael Duran? Dude, yeah. Michael Duran, thank you for being a keyboard coach. Hopefully you've learned quite a bit of things either on this live stream or my YouTube channel. So definitely appreciate the donation. Yeah, it has over a month ago, and I kind of feel bad for not only keyboard coaches. Again, thank you, keyboard coaches, for contribution, but I also feel bad for you guys not being on live stream. Hopefully my content has been good for you guys, even though it hasn't been as much as I hoped for, but at least it's somewhat regular. But I was in California beginning of March, helping Essential Tennis with a clinic on top of that vlog that did very well, apparently, with the Indian Wells tennis tournament from the ground level. And then beginning of March and then midway through April for like 12 or 13 days, I was in Arizona. So hopefully it's been good. Yeah, Dragonflight boys. Awesome. Truck down by the river. I don't know how I feel about the World of Warcraft design decision of having the Drakthir, which is the new race, only be able to play the Evoker class, and the only way you can play the Evoker class is if you're a Drakthir race. And the Drakthir race has two specs, which one is a ranged DPS. It's not magical. I think it's ranged. What is the Drakthir class? Is that ranged DPS or is that melee? It's ranged DPS. I don't know if it's magic or physical. And then there is the sustain, or there's a healing spec for that too. Yo, Stevenson, man. Glad you think highly of me. I personally think I'm a huge asshole, but that's for your guys' entertainment. But I actually, like, in person, I've been told I'm a pretty nice guy. So Matt Stevenson, glad we met you about two weekends ago. Was that singles or doubles, Matt? It's all been kind of a blur. Yeah. No, Charles Dang. So, like, here's the thing. In singles, I am a runner-up, but I still think that's a national champion. I mean, I placed. I got a trophy. I guess a more appropriate one would be national champion asterisk. So, I didn't mean to do it clickbaity, but maybe slightly clickbait. Maybe slight clickbait. Dubs? Okay. When am I going to Virginia? I'm planning on this summer. I'm still let's see. I am still able to work remote. And as long as I get my job done, I bill hourly with my current job. And I did promise Dill Plays I would give him a rematch in his home court. And obviously, you know, I consider Dill a friend of mine. He's a... Yes, I might have won against Dill, but I still think he's a better tennis player than me. It was just my day, but overall, I think he's a better tennis player than me. And he's a very smart guy. He's also a software programmer. Sorry, a software engineer / programmer. So he's I owe him a rematch, and I think he'll actually definitely kick my ass next time we play. And I want him to kick my ass. I want him to just embarrass me. In the sense that I hope he plays so well and I'm playing good enough that he just blows me out of the water. That'd be good. Dill is family. My tennis? Who's my tennis, Charles? Oh yeah, I agree. Dill is definitely improving. Yeah, I got up my game. Nothing wrong with that. No, Elliot. So Ming Dady, look at my vlog if you have the chance. Yeah, the video's up with Dill. I put it up in, I think, November or December of 2021, JNR Gaming. I did not play Elliot. Elliot and I were in different groups for the round robin stage. And if Elliot won his first round match in the playoff stage, I would have played him. But unfortunately, he didn't. Charles, my tennis HQ, not my tennis ha. Oh, I think you misclicked by one key, Charles. I would hope that Carousel, who was like top 350 in the world in ATP, hopefully he would beat me, and I'm hoping I would get at least a game or two against him. But Karu, I mean, don't get me wrong, Winston's a pretty good player. Winston do. I also played him, beat him barely, like 11-9 in a tiebreak or 10-8 in a super tiebreak. Yeah, there's a reason why Carousel was at one point top 350 in the world. It's amazing. Michael Duran, if I'm in Virginia playing Dill Plays and playing his buddies, yeah, why wouldn't I play Murban from Tennis Files? If you guys haven't already, do me a favor and check out Tennis Files if you guys are on YouTube, which you are because you're watching me. But do me a favor and check out Tennis Files on YouTube, and also if you're a podcast type of person, he's done a pretty damn good job with some of the video podcasting. Also, check out my podcast, Tennis Underground. It's really not safe for work. So yeah. Shameless self-promotion. Absolutely shameless. So JNR Gaming, I'm switching to the Black Knight for my strings on my Pure Aero VS. But if I use Hyper G or the Black Knight strings, it's always at 52 on my Pure Aero VS. Atrian44, just want to say thanks for all of your string reviews. It's really helped me pick which strings to try with my new first ever string machine. Well, congrats on your stringing machine. I'm happy for you, dude. Good for you. Loving the Solinco Hyper G soft string right now. Okay, well, I mean, I don't like the Hyper G soft, but to each his own. Atrain44, if you like Hyper G soft, do me a favor and try the Black Knight. I'm serious. Try the Black Knight from Tier 1. It's like a more... Okay. The Black Knight is like a more consistent, slightly more comfortable, a little bit crisper version than the Solinco Hyper G Soft. Yo, JNR Gaming, let me know what the... Oh, you have an E-Zone 98 DR? Dude, where'd you get that? Can you send me some tennis rackets? A-Train, I am on Instagram too, if that's a better way for you to reach me. Tag, I'll only play you if we put a bet. If I win, I will give you if you win, Tag, against me, I will promote you to Supermod, and I will buy 4 Yonix frames for you, whatever spec, as long as it's not the Regna. But if I beat you, I get to get out of any speeding ticket in your jurisdiction for the rest of my life. Speeding ticket. Not homicide, not reckless driving, just speeding ticket. Oh, you paid up the ass for it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Yonix E-Zone DR is probably overall the best player racket in the past, I believe, 20 years. Super Blunder, I have not tried the Onyx V-Core 97. Not yet. Is that the V-Core Pro? Onyx V-Core 97. I think... Yes, either 95 or 98 for the V-Core. I think the 97 is only available for the V-Core Pro. Am I right, guys? Super Blunder? What's up, Spirit Donkey? I did not win Nationals. I got second place. Arrow VS with lamb knitting yarn. Dude, I'm liking this music, by the way. It's very retro-y. No, not the DR100. No, get the DR98. Okay, 97 is pro. I actually haven't tried any of the Yonix V-Core Pros. Ever. Actually. Dude, I would eat so many chicken wings to be able to play with the Yonix DR98. So many chicken tendies, aka boneless wings at B-dubs. Christopher Dang, congrats on runner-up. Proud, and it's very interesting to see your journey. Thank you, man. Thanks, Christopher. Was wondering if I could get your input on something, but I don't want to be that guy who sends paragraphs unless permission. Christopher Dang, are you on Instagram? I'd be happy to answer there later tonight. No problem. People will jump at that, LOL. It's under spec at 320? No, I want at least 3 of those E-Zone DR98s. So, Eva Salemi, if I were you, hold on to that and try to sell it for like 500 to 1,000 in the next 2 to 5 years on eBay. Everybody say hi to Ian Westerman from Essential Tennis. Hi, Ian. Hi, Ian. Dominic Freeland, ever think of moving and coaching in Bali or somewhere like that for a few months? Where is Bali, Dominic? Where is... I've heard of Bali before. I mean, I've never... I thought Bali was only in video games. And Carl, if you're watching, let me know if you want to go to Bali. I know you want to go towards the ocean. Sorry for the call out. That's actually the plan? Alright, good. Oh, dude, you guys have no idea. Ian has like... Okay, if you think I'm the center of influence for original tennis content, I look up to Ian. Because he was way ahead of the game, and he's my mentor for this whole YouTube internet journey. I have so much respect for Ian. So much respect. It's an island in paradise? Can we take a look at where Bali actually is? Where's Bali at? Okay, where is Bali? Okay, so Bali is in Indonesia. Okay. Oh my god. That is a very long flight. So in case you guys haven't noticed, my parents are from the Philippines. Is Papua New Guinea? I thought that's a French colony. Is Papua New Guinea a French colony? I thought that's what it was. Super Blunder, you're saying, bro, I found your channel from the video where you get drunk before your tennis tournament. Super Blunder. Which one, bro? Bali? Actually, I haven't seen a map of Asia in a while. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's where Cambodia is. Okay. Vietnam. Okay. So North Korea and South Korea are much more north of the equator than I thought. I thought the Koreas were like closer to Vietnam, but apparently not. So Vietnam is literally a freaking junk. Oh, kind of like the Philippines. Okay. Same equator-wise for the most part. Bali, huh? Where's that flight from Bali? Okay, Bali is technically Indonesia. It's an island off Indonesia. How do I fly to Bali, guys? I'm like a 9 UTR right now. The music didn't die, it's just kind of got soft. That's what she said. Where's my wavelength? Is that better? Is that better, Karen? Because you're a Karen. LAX, Tokyo to Bali? Is there no direct flight from Chicago to Bali? O'Hare? Yeah, it's not going to be in. Oh, wow. That's, That's literally, I'm pretty sure that's a full day flight. That's halfway around the world. This is a pretty cool song, not gonna lie. All right, guys, don't forget, Ian Westerman from Essential Tennis, new video tomorrow. Keep in touch. And before you watch Ian's video from Essential Tennis, watch mine, because I have a video up tomorrow. What's the fastest? Like, if I want to swing by Singapore, I want to be in Singapore for at least a week. Right? I mean, why wouldn't you? Oh, yeah, it's very retro. Very retro. No non-stop flights to Bali. Oh, is it really too far for non-stop? Like, the planes literally need to refuel? Okay. Should we take a look at this? O'Hare to Bali. Holy cow! 32 hours? What the Actually, 1,500 for a round trip, that's not bad for halfway around the world. NXT Soft, Connolly Roach. Alright, good for you, man. NXT Soft for your tennis elbow. Is that full bed Connolly Roach, or is that hybrid for NXT Soft? Dude, double toads, double dragon was my jam. Okay, so 1484 round trip, Turkish Airlines. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. That is... That is, I've never taken a flight that took more than... From, let's see. From Detroit to, Tokyo. So, the last time I was in the Philippines, was when I was 17, between junior and senior year of high school. And we flew from O'Hare to Detroit. And Detroit airport, and obviously there's stereotypes on Detroit, but Detroit is actually a really, really nice airport. It's actually the nicest airport I've ever been to. And then from Detroit to Japan, Tokyo, Japan, was around 16 hours, at least at the time. And that was, I literally read in that flight, technically in one sitting, I read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire during that flight from Detroit, Michigan. Like, while we were taking off, there were gunshots. You know how people in the airstrip, the people that wave down with cones and, you know, the vest? The vest was not only highlighted orange and reflective coloring, but it was also bulletproof, and they had army helmets. That's how dangerous Detroit was, and how dangerous Detroit still is, okay? And yes, Marcelo Barros, tunnel without the lights. So while we were taking off, it was like a freaking war zone. The people that were waving us, the people on the airwaves, or in the airlines with the signaling, they also had ARs on them, fending off like hordes of zombies. It was crazy. Also, a really nice airport. I have no idea how they did that. But I read the Goblet of Fire in that one non-stop trip in one sitting. Yeah, I used the bathroom. Who cares? I'm not counting that. And I think the Goblet of Fire was by far the biggest Harry Potter book, I think, in the book series. Yeah. And that was like 16, 17 hours. I can't imagine sitting on an airplane for more than that, because that is a long time. But the total air flight for this, and from Tokyo, Japan to the Philippines, Manila, was around, I think, only 1.5 or 2 hours. So the total air flight from O'Hare to Nagura Rai International Airport with one layover overnight? I don't know how to read this. Whew. 10 hours. 22 hours. Almost 23 hours. Yeah, technically, in Christopher Dang, all in one sitting. Yeah. All in one sitting. I like this retro music. I'm gonna use it more often. Okay, who here... Oh, is it Order of the Phoenix? I thought it was Goblet of Fire, Michael Duran. It might have been Order of the Phoenix. Was it Order of the Phoenix? They were close. I think both were pretty thick books. Rainford Romero? Yeah. Okay, so like, I had a conversation today at dinner with someone that likes chicken tendies, who may or may not be listening right now. And I still have one taco in my fridge. I'm getting hungry now because I've had a whiskey or two. So the top 5 states I want to visit, the states/cities, you know, domestic, is Seattle, Washington, because of really good photography stuff. And believe it or not, guys, I'm actually a photographer now. given all the stuff I have to deal with, plus that camera that is not on right now, and this Logitech. This Logitech camera is actually pretty solid. Just runs a little bit hot. So Seattle, Washington. What else did I say? Nashville, Tennessee. Raleigh, South Carolina. Because with the Virginia stuff, I want to play tennis with Tag, and Dill plays, and everybody else. Did I say Austin? No, I said San Diego. I don't think I said Austin, Texas. Maybe Austin, Texas. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway, Tokyo, Japan is a city, a foreign place I want to visit before any of those other cities I just mentioned in the U.S. No, it actually wasn't. I didn't get any chicken tendies with Ian. Tango, thank you, man. Thank you for your service. Cheers. Oh, is it Raleigh, North Carolina? All right. Good call, Marcelo Breas. What did I say? Raleigh's legit. I heard cities in both North and South Carolina, along with Virginia, are pretty legit. Like it's pretty poppin'. Oh, Karen, Carrie Tennis. Yeah. Wait, Karen, did you play one of the other mods recently? Or one of the other subs on my Discord? Or one of the other subs or someone on my Discord? Order of the Phoenix is the longest book. Okay. Huh. I'm really vibing with this music. Wasabi is saying, Mark, you should travel for 3 months. I could take care of your stringing clients. Okay. Wasabi, who are you? Who are you? I'm kind of curious now. What's up, Berg? What's up, man? I know Wasabi's not Brian. Wasabi is not Chris. Wasabi's not Ian. At least I hope not. Otherwise, he'd be a huge troll. Bigger than me. Who is Wasabi? Assuming he's local to Milwaukee. Eddie Goodman, are you still a developer or full-time tennis YouTuber currently waiting for our prod turn? What do you mean by prod turn? I don't get that. I'm still a full-time developer because they extended my contract and gave me a pretty decent raise. Also, Will East is not a good tennis stringer. I don't think it's him. Oh my god. It could be Topher. No, Topher doesn't string. Topher's not a stringer. When is the mod challenge happening? I don't know. Oh, I get it, Eddie Goodman. Okay, I get it. Going from UAT or testing into production for my full-time thing. So maybe not yet. Give me a bit. Oh, it is scheduled for July. Okay. Oh, Poshi. What's up, Poshi? Okay, out of respect for someone, how many of you guys like chicken tendies? Just asking. How many of you guys like chicken tendies? Are chicken tendies a sustainable and delicious meal with ranch, buffalo sauce? Insert sauce here. Just question. It has to be good chicken tendies. I'm talking about Better than Culver's if you're from the Midwest. I'm talking like Chick-fil-A chicken tendies, or the best chicken tendies of them all, Raising Cane's. I also like Soy78. I hear you. I like bone-in chicken wings, but I also like chicken tendies. But if you were to point a gun to my head and said, Mark, you're gonna eat these chicken tendies, or you're gonna eat vegetables the rest of your life, I would so go for chicken tendies, like before he or she, whoever had the gun pointed to my head, was done even finishing the question. But if I had the choice between bone-in chicken wings or chicken tendies, definitely bone-in. But, oh, you mix ranch with barbecue sauce. All right. Chicken tendies are comparable to McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. Okay, Dominic Freeland, you might be judging me right now, but honestly, the best thing on McDonald's menus, besides the McRib, are the Filet-O-Fish. I've never had Popeyes. Should I do a live stream on that? Like, I've never had Popeyes before. What about that Popeyes chicken sandwich? Is that still like a thing? Dude, Raising Cane's. If you guys, yeah, Marcelo Barros, I don't care. Bone in. Raising Cane's, for some reason, they only have four items. 4 items on their menu. 4 items. And they all involve one of 2 sides, either Texas toast or coleslaw. And if you get coleslaw, unsubscribe because you're a psychopath and I don't want to associate with you. But Texas toast, coleslaw, fries, which are okay, they're slightly above okay. But oh my god, the chicken tendies from Raising Cane's puts Chick-fil-A to shame. And Chick-fil-A is like up here to me. It's on a freaking pedestal. It's so good. But Raising Cane's just I saw God's face. Whether or not you believe in some higher power or God, I don't care. I saw God's face when I had my very first Raising Cane's meal in Arizona. Extra toast. No, you sub the slaw. You sub the coleslaw with extra toast. And what you do is you take the 2 Texas toasts, you slam them together, and you dip the chicken tendies that are slammed in between the 2 Texas toasts, you dip it in that sauce, which is it's better than any drug I've ever had in my life. And you dip it in that sauce and you shove it in your face. All you do, don't even consume it. Just shove it in your face. Shove it in your face. Thank you, Eric likes eating. Thank you. Just shove it in your face. Yeah. Oh yeah, you if you guys ever go to Raising Cane's, you can always sub the coleslaw for more Texas toast. That Texas toast. Let's put it this way. If I saw my cousin in a burning building and I saw Raising Cane's Texas toast in that same burning building, and I had to save my cousin from either dying or I had to save that Texas toast from being wasted, and I can only pick one, to be honest, it wouldn't even be close. I'd save the Texas toast. Sorry. I hope my family members aren't watching. Okay, apparently I'm going to Popeyes sometime in the near future. Soho Shazardi. Oh, sorry. Soho Shazardi. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. Soho Shazardi, thank you very much for your donation, along with Eric's like eating. I will go to Popeyes, based on not only you, but apparently I need to go to Popeyes, so it'll be good. You've never been. My mom's from Layette. I wish I could walk to the end of the road and build a house. Oh, I have to check my Discord mentions. Wasabi, what is the Big Tasty? I've never even heard of that. Apparently, I gotta check my Discord. Gear check is the only thing I need. Okay, proper Spud. You and I are gonna need to talk. Otherwise, I'm gonna ban you. Is it okay? Okay, so I've heard about the Popeye's chicken sandwich. Yeah, the Popeye chicken sandwich, and they did a genius marketing thing where they said it was sold out. Sold out. Whatever, and they kind of brought it back. Do you guys remember the Double Down from KFC, where it's like a chicken sandwich, but instead of 2 pieces of bread on the top and bottom, it's another deep fried chicken breast? I thought that was genius. What do I think is the greatest season in tennis history? Navratilova, 83, or Graf, 1988. Michael Walker. I've never had Popeye biscuits, Eddie Goodman. Hold on, Michael Walker. I'm still trying to think. Popeye biscuits? I've never had Popeye biscuits? Keto friendly? I'm gonna find out. Skillin, have you seen the YouTube video on how they decide to place Popeyes versus Church's Chicken places? No, but I know what Church's Chicken is. I've never had it before. But I think the difference between Popeyes versus Church's Chicken, how they decide to place it, is if you want a high murder rate, you place a Popeyes chicken on that city block. If you want a high a high murder suicide rate, that's where you place the Church's Chicken. Red Lobster is the biscuits are legit. Garbage food though outside of the biscuits on Red Lobster. So tennis, greatest season in tennis history. I think the greatest season in tennis history, Michael Walker, is 2020 because of all of the memes, because of Novak Djokovic was amazing. Like, holy cow. Like, this is not a political discussion, but you have to agree the hilarity, the memes, the shit posting that happened because of his beliefs or lack of understanding. No, Justin Walker. No, it's 2020 for at least ATP. But where can you get fried chicken and spaghetti with red sauce? It's not even marinara. It's red sauce. Yeah, it's definitely only Jollibees. But they don't have Jollibees in the Midwest where I live. Oh my god. Navratilova went 86-1? Good for her. Iori Yoshida? No, I have no idea who Iori Yoshida is. No, the greatest is Rafa Nadal, Justin Walker. By far. I'm vibing with this music. Sorry, guys. This is Gucci Prada. Asterian17 is saying, I want a choking too, not just jolly. Oh, chowking. Sorry. Chowking, not choking. Chowking. Okay. All right. Glad we clarified that. Glad we clarified that. Lori Yoshida, biggest YouTuber in Japan. Is he a good tennis player? Should I play Yoshida in a tennis match? In her 16 finals in 1983 out of 17 tournaments. Wait, Marcelo Barros. She played 17 tournaments and she only gets to the finals in 16 of them? Yo, she's 3-5 at best. Garbage tennis player. Dismissed. Next. Next. Robin Soderling is the GOAT. Debate me. Sorry. Robin Soderling is GOAT. Change my mind. Kathy Horvath? Well, that means Kathy Horvath is the GOAT, right? Oh, this beat's about to drop. Hardcore. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, it changed. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, you know who also moves like a sloth? Actually, worse than a sloth. You know who moves like an elephant on an ice rink without ice skates? Serena Williams. She does not move well at all. Who's better on clay, Chris Evert or Nadal? Dude, Nadal would like literally golden set her in a tennis match. Wasabi, Jensen Brooksby will not win a Grand Slam at 2023. I don't think he will. He has no chance on grass. Definitely not clay. Hardcourt might be his best bet. But there's too many overpowering people that will beat Jensen Brooksby in a hardcourt Grand Slam. I would actually bet that Karen Khachanov, the Russian, or Andrei Rublev, also another Russian, will get a hardcourt Grand Slam before Jensen Brooksby. Sharapova called herself a cow on ice at RG 1 year. Yeah, I can see that. She doesn't move very well at all. Women's tennis is a different sport. Yeah, I mean, define different sport, but I agree with that sentiment based on, just based on face value, based on what you said. Alcaraz will win a Grand Slam before 2024. Yes, but it's not going to be clay. There's too many good clay court tennis players in the realm of Alcaraz that are better suited for clay than Alcaraz. I think Alcaraz is best suited for hardcourt, for Grand Slam stuff. Okay, so Michael Walker, are you saying who's the best woman tennis? I mean, like, Are you saying who's the best tennis player in WTA ever? Because I think you worded that question a little bit differently. Why are the UTR rankings different between top men 16 and 16 UTR and over, and the top women 13 UTR and over? Please explain. Because I personally think a male 13 UTR would beat a woman 13 UTR like 6-2, 6-2 if they both tried their best. Michael Duran, I will bet you a beer or two on that. I think Alcaraz will never win a French Open. But I think he will win an AO or US. Kornikova. Casper Ruud will get to the semifinals in a Grand Slam, but will never win one. He doesn't have what it takes. Who's the dominant player on clay in professional history? Nadal or Everett? Oh, Nadal. Not even close. Michael Walker. I would say Nadal. Diego Schwartzman or RG Champ 2022? Nope. He'll get to the quarters or semis for the next 4 years. I don't think he will. I do not think he will. Imagine if Federer and Nadal start playing it wouldn't even be close. Like, they would destroy everybody in the WTA tour. Like, not even like Opelka is not going to win Roland Garros this year at all. I mean, Skillen, if he does, I will buy you a drink and buy you dinner. Scott Brody, rematch? Well, you got to earn your stripes, bro. I'm 2-0 against you. You got to go through the gauntlet. Byron, hey, what's up? MEP. Not MEP. Wrong Atlanta person. Wanna be tennis pro. Whatever acronym that is. Fed will do as a doubles player. No, I mean, he would, but he won't because there's not enough money for. He'd rather spend time with his kids and his family. He already won a clay tournament this. Houston is. I mean, it's a clay tournament. It's not. I mean, look at the field of Houston where he won. He beat Isner in the final. He beat Kyrgios in the second round, and he beat people literally in wheelchairs and people that had lobotomies between Kyrgios and the finals. I'm 2-0 on camera, Scott Brody? Well, that's the only thing that matters. I'm 2-0 on camera. Thoughts on King's career in the future? I think Dominic Freeland, I think Kyrgios has a really good future in Twitch streaming. You're aware Chris Evert won 125 straight matches in the 1970s, lost to Tracy Austin in Rome, then went on another 63-match winning streak. Do you want to reconsider your Nadal answer? Yeah, Michael Walker, this is not sarcasm, okay? I'm being serious. The only thing that matters when you're the greatest of all time, whether it's male or female, no matter what surface it is how many Grand Slams you have won. That's the only thing that matters, Grand Slams. It doesn't matter whether or not you have 1,000 matches won straight on the Futures or Challenger Tour. It doesn't matter. I personally think, and we could agree to disagree on this, the only thing that matters at the end of the day, and anywhere near the GOAT discussion, is how many Grand Slams you have won. So if you were to ask me, Michael Walker, who is the greatest male clay courter of all time? We got to break that down. Who is on the ATP tour that has won the greatest amount of French Opens, which is the only clay court Grand Slam? And that's your answer. Obviously, Rafael Nadal. How intoxicated are you? I'm somewhat. I'm buzzed. Nadal has a double in that. Single Grand Slams. Ever had 7 French Opens. But if you take any male French Open winner and had them play against a female French Open winner, assuming the male French Open winner is not dead, they would win. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Got it. What's up? It's a good song. FAA, I think he'll have a breakthrough year on... Sorry. I think Felix Auger-Aliassime will have a breakthrough year for Grand Slams. In grass and hardcourt. That's my personal opinion. Does UTR ranking system combine both men and women? Example, Novak is 16.5. Swiatek is 13.5. It does take into account, but I would honestly think on any surface, Novak Djokovic would double Big O Swiatek. Michael Walker saying you're aware that in the 70s that Chris Evert missed at least 5 Roland Garroses because of World Tour tennis. Okay, and missed at least 7 Aussie Opens. So what you are saying doesn't make sense. But she chose to miss the 5 Roland Garroses, and she chose to miss the 7 Aussie Opens. That's what I'm saying. Only since 1988 the pros have been playing all the majors. Well, that's their choice. There's nothing wrong with that. They just made different choices. Chances that team gets back to form. Varus Wolfbane, what do you mean by back to form? Like back to like top 5 in the world and at least quarterfinals in all 4 Grand Slams. Or sorry, at least quarterfinals in all Grand Slams. That's not grass. Slim to none, in all honesty. I do want him to win a French Open. But I saw his match against... It wasn't Cecchinato. It was a clay court tournament, first round, or his first round. His velocity that he put on the ball wasn't as high as I was expecting it to be, even on clay. Yeah, Varus Wolfbane, I think it's slim. Like, I'm a huge, huge Dominic Thiem fan, especially on the backside. But, yeah, it's slim to none. He does not look like the same person when it comes to ball striking, when it comes to ball velocity, and then when it comes to actually movement. So I hope he comes back to form, but that much time off the tour, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. Team is Corenu Busa to thank for his 1 slam. Well, I mean, yeah, you could make that argument with Robin Soderling and Roger Federer. But the thing is, Charles, team has a Grand Slam. Simple as that. Nadal has beaten the generation before him, his generation, the generation after him. Yeah, he has, but in my personal opinion, the only thing that matters in the GOAT argument, when it comes to any type of GOAT argument, is how many Grand Slams have you won? Team is done, Stan is done, Fed is done. except for maybe team, I agree with that 100%. Time for new cats: Sinner, Musetti, Alcaraz, and Medvedev. Don't forget about that, Karen. Yeah, I agree with that, except for maybe team. I hope team makes a comeback. Michael Walker, you can't change his history. Yeah, I can't. Bjorn Borg only played 1 Australian Open at 17. Jimmy Connors only played 2 because the Aussie Open was nothing more than glorified 250s and 70s. But it was still a major, I believe, at that point in time. No one made Novak that lineswoman. Oh, all right. Korda. I don't think Korda, Justin Walker, will ever win a Grand Slam. He'll get to the quarters, maybe semis, but I don't think he'll win a Grand Slam. Scout Body, my 5-year-old takes 30 minutes to argue to hit 10 balls. How do you inspire kids to play tennis? Or rather, do anything not all Minecraft? Byron, it's called horse tranquilizer. Give it to your kids. Do you think Fritz will continue to lead the American men, or will someone overtake him in the rankings? What do you mean by lead? I mean, Dady. Do you mean by lead? Do you mean like be top in the rankings for at least a year and a half? I personally think so. Will Fritz be the next American male to win a Grand Slam? No. I don't think a male American will win a Grand Slam in the next decade. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think so. I don't think Brooksby will either. Do I think there will be a surprise Grand Slam champion in the next few years on the men's side? By surprise, you mean someone outside the top 35? I don't believe so. Wife bought Stan Smith's shoes for $100. Tried to explain he's a tennis player like Chuck Taylor's a basketball player. She didn't understand. It happens. My friend would let his son cry on tennis court at 5 years on tee. Okay. Brooksby is a journeyman. Yeah, he is. Hopefully he's not a journeyman for long. I want him to do well. Gilbert was all work, no talent. Brad Gilbert. Yeah, he was not that talented of a guy, from my recall. I could be wrong. Adam from Essential Tennis will be the next American. I think Adam from Essential Tennis will have a better chance of winning a Grand Slam than Taylor Fritz. All right, Wasabi, 2023 Brooksby. All right, noted. All right, guys. I gotta head out soon because I've got videos to edit. I do have a tennis shoe review coming out, I think tomorrow. So if you guys haven't already, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe for more original tennis content. Or better yet, do me a favor, share this with your friends. And if there's a question that I didn't answer, do me a favor, leave a comment down in the section below, or better yet, join my Discord server where there's like 875? Something like that. 875 active people where we discuss tennis memes, and share online retailer discounts. As always, guys, happy hitting.